Anyway, welcome back to the stream. Astral Chain is now done. Can we do the same for Link's Awakening? I almost made the title Link is Sleeping, but I figure maybe there are people that'd be like, I don't know what that is. It's possible. Vinny, are you glad Astral Chain is finished? I am, just because there was so much of it. For how long it takes me to finish games, that's a stream that's been happening for over a month now. But I will miss it. It's a good game. So I think I can finish this tonight, and basically all I have to do is... I'm not getting all the heart pieces, because one of them is locked in Dampy's shitty shack. Shitty shack of repetition and boring. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna go straight to the next dungeon. There's a bottle in there too. But I should be fine. Oh, I'm right here. Okay, so we're going to the next dungeon. The last dungeon before the Windfish. This is the dungeon I always forget about. I mean, I remember now a little bit because I streamed the game 2 years ago, but this is definitely the dungeon that I remember the least. One of the things I'll say about this is, as much as I've enjoyed this remake, it really was unnecessary, and that's okay. I mean, not everything needs to happen. The most necessary parts of it were the controls and like the, you know, having the sword and shield on their own buttons. Like, that was the best part of this. That and all the extra little stuff, but I'd said it before, this game, it's like kind of just an alternate dimension take on Link's Awakening. It's not essential, but I'm glad I played it. I'm glad it exists because I had a good time seeing it from this this angle. Though I don't know if I could recommend it. Just overall, I'd say it has its place. Some people probably are gonna love it. But as I've said before, you could just play the DX version of Link's Awakening, and you're good. They did it to capitalize on Breath of the Wild Zelda mania. I disagree. I think this was in the works for a while. I think it, if I'm not mistaken, this started out as a 3DS game. Because Grezzo had like an engine for Link Between Worlds. I don't know. Listen, I could be completely wrong here, but Aonuma teased it in 2016, which means it might have been in development longer than 2016. There's a huge portion of Zelda fans that would never play this unless it was remade. That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely 100% true. However, they are releasing Super Nintendo games on the Switch, and like I said, my friend Tyler, just for the first time ever, played Link to the Past, and he loved it. So I wonder if they had released... like, if they had a virtual console, maybe it would've worked? Hey, Link. Some monsters put me up here. What should I do? I'm afraid of heights. Yow! Yow! That was a surprise. Link, thank you. Say, Link, I don't know how to say this, but... Oi! Marin! Huh? Tarin? Never mind. I gotta go. Oh. Poot, that girl sang her song in front of the egg. Her ballad of the Windfish is a song of awakening. Did she actually intend to wake the Windfish? The next siren's instrument is in the west. Play your melodies so the unliving stones might hear. Show your courage. The Windfish waits for you. Vinny, I wonder when corruptions of this game will begin to show up. 10 years from now? That's my guess. No, I mean, here's the thing, the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild is corruptible. I don't know if anything Switch-related has been emulated or corrupted in any way. I have no idea. Vinny, you missed a heart piece. Really? Already? Where is it? Oh, I think I got that one. There is a Smash emulator. Oh, there's already emulation for this? Let me not say that too loud, just in case Nintendo's watching. I don't want Doug Bowser to fucking... Oh, there is the upgrade still, yeah. And here it is. After missing it 2 previous times, I finally get the upgrade. And now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? Fine, I'll let you have more arrows. Okay. Purpose-built for Smash, not a general emulator. Gotcha. Well, my problem with mentioning emulators, I know Twitch has a thing fair enough. I'm sure that they would say something if they really wanted to, but they haven't. I worry about, like, getting things shut down. I worry about giving attention to fan projects and remakes and shit like that, because I don't want it to fucking get shut down. On the flip side, do you support the use of emulators for the sake of piracy? I support the use of emulators... Here's my elevator pitch. I support them because there are a lot of games that would never be playable. Games that have been abandoned, games that have been never re-released, that would just be lost to the annals of time if it was not for emulation. And I also believe if you own a copy of the game, this is my belief, this would not hold up in any court, I know that, but I believe if you own a copy of the game, you should be able to emulate the fucking thing. The head of the turtle's in your way, put life into it and it will move. We didn't need a big fucking telephone for that. Yeah, there's a lot of games that I've brought attention to on my Sunday streams using DOS emulators or old Windows versions. Like, you know, it's not just for shits and giggles, which it also is, and ease of use. It's also because, you know, some of this shit is really great, and it's a shame that it's totally lost. Vinny, what if you claim to used to own a copy of the game? Well, at that point, you're just saying words. Yeah, words, we made them. I have no idea. I mean, would that hold up in the court? Oh, this looks awesome in this remake. What if your uncle works at Nintendo? Oh, then it's fine. Oh my god. Did I really fucking die to the door boss? Oh my god. That is lame. That is a lame death. That is so lame. Cool. I love that. Just the whole sequence of events. You have to make the thing alive so you can kill it so you can go into the dungeon. I love that. Turtle Rock. Oh, it looks good. Well, I mean, it looks like a cave, appropriately so. Vinny, I remember the last time you did this dungeon you were talking about aliens. Was I? Well, aliens have been happening, you know, they're back. Aliens are fun to talk about again. There is just a Navy, like, pilot on the Weedman podcast, and he was talking about how he saw, you know, and there's video footage of it. A tic-tac shaped craft that was really fast and shit. And, there's footage, and it's really, really interesting, and the dude's very credible. Everyone's talking about aliens again. Whether it be Dan Aykroyd, who never stopped, or people that were trying to, like, fuck an alien in Area 51. Let's see if I can finish Turtle Rock faster than 2 years ago. Or last year, rather. Rob? I thought that was Rob the Robot. Oh god, it's this! Oh fuck! Do you remember this? This was a nightmare. There's one room in this dungeon that I hated. Oh, this controls better. Vinny, you can afford the dungeon piece now. I guess I can. Yeah, I think this is the dungeons. I like that they all now look a lot more unique. Because the limitations of the Game Boy, even with the DX version, it was still a little bit, you know, it wasn't as good as Link to the Past in terms of the way the dungeons had a unique feel to them. And even Link to the Past wasn't like... The dungeons still had very similar tile sets, just different colors, maybe slime on the wall, whatever. But it worked. This looks good, though. I hate this dude. Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy. You know this guy? Who is this guy?
Yeah, that was definitely not the demon from Demon's Crest. Boy, the boomerang really, really helps with this fight against this little dude, Batley. Where's Batley from? Batley was a bat in some TV show. Oh, Eureka's Castle. Eureka's Castle was a very good show for kids. It was like puppets and... Now that I think about it, that was a very Jim Henson... They were just like, hey, Fraggle Rock, Muppets, let's do that. And then there were cartoons as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I liked puppets. Puppets were great. When I was a kid, I used to watch lots of puppet shows like Fraggle Rock. Claymation. Oh, it did Claymation too. I liked in the new Picard trailer. So Riker is confirmed, you know, for the new Picard show. Which, again, I have my reservations about, but Riker is in there. And, apparently Jonathan Frakes has not acted in years. And he was a little nervous to get in front of the camera. He's just been directing instead. But you can tell, like, the way he delivers his lines in the Picard trailer, that's just Jonathan Frakes. Like, how he talks to his own family. I really appreciate that. Let's see.
Stop yelling!
Stop yelling!
What? Stop yelling!
I really like that. He brings, like, a reality. You know, he brings, like, a... Yeah, it's just some dude. Like, Riker is just the dude. Who is in space. Oh god, is this the room? Chad, is this the room? I don't know, people don't find Riker as interesting as I did, but I thought Riker was a very good character. Because of what he brought to the Enterprise. So... Ah, fuck. So it's just nice to see him. It's nice to see him back. Yeah, you can actually move the thing early. So it's not as horrendous as it is in the Game Boy version. Riker was underdeveloped, but he was a charismatic guy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about why people don't like him. He was a little underdeveloped, but he also... If you watch Season 2, it's like every fucking episode is about Riker for some reason. I missed another bombable wall. Let's see. I don't see it here. In the switch room? Uh-oh. Ah! This better be worth it. How did I miss that? God damn, I gotta be more thorough. I'm just going back down here anyway, but I guess it's just the pot room again. Chat! Stop yelling! Did you watch the Rickert and Martin trailer? I didn't even know there was one. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Are there any pickles or gherkins or any other kind of elongated vegetables? Or fruits? In the trailer? Vinny, I'm actually racing you in this game. Oh, that's cool. Well, whoever wins, we both lose. So, there's only 5 episodes for this season? Really? Wait. We haven't had a season in years and there's only 5 episodes? The fuck are they doing? They're splitting it into 2 parts. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not entitled to anything that they do or anyone does, you know, so, you know, take your time, make sure it's good. But, yeah, at the same time, it's like, well, hot damn. I don't know where to go. I'm a little bit lost right now. I know I need a rod. Oh, I have to go up. Oh, okay. Number 1, put down the priceless artifact. I thought for sure Jorby the Boards were going to be in the Star Trek card. But I don't see him anywhere. No trailers have had... What's wrong, chat? Try again, Vinny? Were the words not clear the first time? My boy Jorby. Vinny, did you see Red Letter Media's last half in the bag of New Jocker? Yeah. Seems Mike liked it more than Jay. I was probably halfway between the two, but mostly thought it was a good movie, but I don't think I want to watch it again anytime soon because it's just miserable. As I've said, it's just miserable. It's upsetting. Mike loves misery. Well, I mean, you heard the clip I played where he laughed about the dude that stole Batman and died penniless. I think I have to, Chat, this is intentional. Vinny, is V-Dub interested in playing Call of Duty Mobile? No. No, he is not. Vinny, you know you can warp, right? Yeah, but when you warp, you don't get full health. Half health. Some health. Oh no! What have I... Oh! Oh, wrong block, dude. Wait, is it... I know this block is movable. This is supposed to be how you get down here. Okay, now I'll warp. Vinny, you hurt your kill to death ratio. When I played Modern Warfare 2, I think it was. When I played that, and I enjoyed that, after I got, like, the nuke, which was 25 kills in a row, which I think I got maybe, like, twice, the game kind of lost some of its appeal, weirdly enough. I was like, oh, well, I got what I was working towards. I'm not gonna prestige. I don't really care about that. I did prestige once, I think, in Modern Warfare 2. And I think that was the only game I actually ended up doing that in the Call of Duty, in the Duty series. Boy, I really ate some chode on the puzzles in this dungeon so far, huh? What about V-Dub? Oh, V-Dub has all the prestiges. Oh yeah, 100 prestiges in the first week. That's the kind of gamer he is. Well, I hear you can buy prestiges now. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Didn't Activision recently just pull microtransactions out of a game temporarily again? That was Ubisoft? Oh, okay. Also, EA releasing FIFA on the Switch. Just not giving a single fuck about the quality of their products, and then saying that nobody's buying like games on the Switch because they're not making games for the Switch. They're making games for other consoles that they can heavily monetize, that they know make a profit, and they're releasing piss poor like fucking ass ports. And they're expecting Switch owners to eat that shit up. Look at what Ubisoft did. I have my criticisms of Ubisoft. I don't like everything they put out. I don't play Ass Creed. But they made some games, including Mario and Rabbids, specifically for the Switch, and it's a good game. It's mostly well optimized for the Switch. Starlink, the Switch version, was the best. They did some good stuff, but you know, if you're a developer that just relies on Vaseline and you're just expecting people to eat that shit right up, that's not gonna happen. Someone said Mario Rabbids is low-key one of the best Switch games, no japes. I think it's great. The new Ghost Recon game is getting hit hard. IGN gave it a 4, which take that as you will. Exactly, take that as you will. Exactly. What do you mean Ghost Recon? Which one? Wildlands? Breakpoint. Wildlands came out already? I'm kidding. I think I knew it came out. I think I knew. Someone said, huh, Starlink stuff is still full price even though the game's been discontinued, or discounted heavily by now. Discontinued? Yeah, the toys for Starlink are the most unnecessary shit ever. And it was a failure. The Toys to Life thing that Ubisoft did with Starlink, total failure. And no point to it, because if you get the version that has the Star Fox stuff, and a couple other things, I think there was a version that had a couple other ships, and some other weapons, you got everything you needed. The game was highly playable. But yeah, Toys to Life turned into not exactly the most popular thing anymore. But the game itself, I think Starlink itself, the toys, forget about the toys, but wasn't the game discounted pretty heavily at one point? Yeah, that's a pretty decent game to get on sale. If you're into, like, space stuff... I never finished it, but I played a lot of it. I probably put, like, 15 hours into that game, and that's a lot for me. I thought it was surprisingly high quality. That it just had some repetition issues and some Ubiisms that didn't really work for it, but... Ubiisms being tower gameplay and base capture gameplay, where it could have been a much tighter experience if they just focused on the stuff that was really good in the game, which was the combat and the weapons and stuff. I didn't play that Wolf DLC though, so I don't know how good that was, or not good. Someone said amiibos are still popular. Yeah, but amiibos are like kind of extra. Amiibos are also really... they're pre-established characters. And they're never really required to unlock ships or stuff in a video game, as far as I'm aware. In defense, space games are hard to do, since when the fuck else is there... what else is there to do in Spaceship besides shoot? Well, Star Fox 64 had a really good formula that Nintendo is still not figured out. That's one. And two, Everspace. Everspace is a great fucking game. And Everspace 2 looks amazing. It's not like roguelite anymore. Everspace 2 is like an open world space shoot. There's mining, there's like little missions that you can do, there's different, you know, combinations of weapons that you have to keep an eye on. It's still mostly just shooting. But Everspace is a fucking great space game. Elite Dangerous. I didn't play Elite Dangerous. Nice. Vinny, are you going to get the new ukulele or try it out? Apparently, someone on their team is a fan of my streams. That's what I've been told. And, they sent me a Switch code. I wasn't too kind to the first ukulele, though. So it's surprising that they reached out to me. But it shows that maybe they're willing to take a little criticism. And not just, like, kill the messenger. We shall see. I mean, I'll give it at least one stream. Yeah, I've heard it was good. I've heard it was more like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That's alright. Vinny, are you gonna try out Indivisible? I don't know what that is. What's Indivisible? 0 is divisible. Oh, right. You never do this anywhere else in the game. Forgot about that. You didn't have to stand on the pedestal in the original? Was there the owl still in there? To just tell you, like, hey dude, shoot this shit. Have you seen Sayonara Wild Hearts? I heard it was good. I heard it was actually really good. I don't know if it's my style of game, but then again, I've played other games that weren't my style of game that were good. So, there's a bomb wall in that last room that you missed. God damn it with the bomb walls. Aye! Fuck you! Any plans to check out Outer Worlds? Maybe? Maybe! I don't know. Little Mac has some competition. Oh, I just need to hit the damn switch. Alright, where's the nearest crystal? I need to charge one. There's the crystal room right there, I think. Vinny, what games do you have planned for stream now that you're finishing, you finished Astral Chain, you're soon to finish Link's Awakening. Well, I'm gonna finish Dragon Quest Builders 2 as well. And, Halloween stuff. How about, let's just say I'm gonna stream Dead Space 2. How about, let me not be vague about it. I wasn't sure I was going to, but I think I really want to. The Steam version's good, right? It's not shit like the other, Dead Space was? Where you needed mods? Okay. It's far better. Good, good. Bowser's Inside Story. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying I should play that. Some people have been really annoying about it, to be blunt. Like hitting me up frequently. And that's not helping. I also have a contingent of people that are now warring over which one I play first, which is, do I play Bowser's Inside Story or Partners in Time? Or I've had people say that I need to save the company by playing one of their games. It's been weird. Even though they went bankrupt. Now you can burn things, burn it all down. So, I don't know what I'm gonna stream. I'm not really in the mood for a big RPG right now. Having just finished Final Fantasy IX, I'm also playing Dragon Quest XI on my own. Definitely not in the mood for an RPG. So, if I do anything Mario and Luigi related, it's gonna be next year. Someone said, Vinny, I'm sorry that's happening to you. Listen, if that's the least of my problems, then that's fine. You put things into perspective eventually, and you're like, whatever. It's whatever. Not a big deal. I can just as easily not stream the games. Or, yeah, the most of my problems. That's what I meant. I said that wrong.